Hey guys, YouTube, all my followers out there, this is Matthew, aspiring writer Matt, if you're on Wattpad, and today I'm going to be talking about something that's near and dear to my heart, a project that I started roughly 3 years ago with my best friend Jose, and I am co-writer of the new horror film ARiSEN, and it's gonna be released sometime in 2014, roughly around the end of October area. And just to give you guys a few of my thoughts about it, roughly, I'm very excited about it. You can't really tell by my voice, but I am excited about it. I'm just excited to be part of this project, part of the crew, and roughly just my thoughts on it. This started well over 3 years ago, but the project itself went on before that. While me and Jose were in high school, we talked about doing the ultimate slasher film with all of the greats: Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Leprechaun, Leatherface, Pinhead. And we always had that in mind of just making this ultimate horror slasher film. And going now, almost 10 years later, we finally got our chance. I had a message. It was from Jose. He wanted to do this film. To me, it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all what he said. I was already on board when he said he wanted to write this film. Regardless of what genre it was, whether it was comedy, romance, action, horror, whatever, I was going to say yes anyway to it. So it could have been anything. And he pitched me this idea, and instantly I was hooked. Instantly I already knew where this was going. And I said yes. I was like, let's do it. And look, going on 3 years later, look at it. The link to the website will be on the description. I'll post all information is available on the description to all the websites, and you guys can check it out yourself. I'll post the official Facebook page, the IMDb page of ARiSEN, so you guys can check it out. And it's gonna be awesome. It's our baby. It's my baby. It's his baby. It's everybody's baby. Everybody put a lot of time and effort into it. The cast is amazing. I was fortunate enough to get a sneak peek at the beginning, in its most, rawest form possible, and I'm excited. The unofficial trailer, just another exciting thing about it. So I'm just super excited to showcase you guys exactly what this film is about. This film is a lot of sweat, a lot of blood, a lot of sleepless nights, and to showcase it to everybody, it's just a big honor and a big dream of mine. So to start this rant off, going into writing ARiSEN, me and Jose, we had a real clear mind of what we wanted. But at the same time, it's always pushing that bar in terms of the horror slasher genre. Because, horror is such a common genre, and it's getting more difficult to outdo yourself, because horror has been around for a very long time. And, slasher films, we're talking about years and years, especially when, I believe, Michael Myers, with the Halloween franchise, they really set the bar high with the first two films. They really set that bar of suspense, that suspense. Not, the whole suspense of going up to the kill, before Michael Myers even kills somebody, just that whole suspense and the anticipation. Freddy and Jason. Freddy and Jason. Just Freddy. Just the first part, Freddy. He really set the bar high. I'm talking about, killing people in your dreams. And dreams could actually kill people. So he really, the franchise really set the bar high. Rob Zombie, he did fabulous remake of Halloween, in my opinion. And Jason, long legacy. You don't want to go camping again. You don't want to go to a cabin in the woods because you're afraid Jason's gonna pop up. So just to name those few, they really set the bar high. And every horror movie, every slasher film. I mean, even the Saw franchise, they really set a new bar. And so creating ARiSEN, me and Jose, especially me, I had that mindset of how can I make this good and not make it not write it as a cliche, like another cliche slasher. How can we set that bar? How can we raise that bar just a little bit higher, if it's even possible, just to set ourselves to that goal just a little bit higher. And reading the script, seeing the footage that I'm privileged to see, I think we did set that bar high. I think we really showcased a new way of doing horror. And we really set that bar high, in my opinion. And I'm really fortunate to tell you guys, my story of how I got involved. It just started with a simple message, honestly. And even though regardless of what he was gonna pitch at me, I was gonna say yes. What he pitched at me was something that I was like, wow. And I was like, you know what? We could do this. His vision and my vision and our writing style, we can accomplish this. And 3 years later, look at us. I'm here doing a video about ARiSEN. Yep. 3 years ago when I first started writing, that first scene right there. A little spoiler. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but that first scene when I started writing, it's actually not the first scene in the official script, but it was the first scene we started writing because we had a lot of modifications done, and there were good modifications. Just the first scene really took my breath away when I wrote it, because this is the beginning. This is the beginning of something great. I just knew when writing this, I just knew that this was going to be something special. And that I will have the privilege of co-writing it and watching it grow into the film that it is today. And just going on, just knowing that this franchise will be a big franchise for us. Because, after this, we're going to keep on going forward, but just to put that this is the pinnacle starter for us, like me and Jose as a team, because I'm doing my own thing and he's doing our own thing, but this film, ARiSEN, this franchise that we are creating, because this is not the end of ARiSEN. We already, at the time of this film is being created, July 15th 2014, Tuesday, 2:42 p.m. I am doing this, and we already have a sequel coming out. This is official. This sequel is being written right now, and I'm gonna do another video about the sequel when it hits. And I'm gonna be looking back at this video and be like, ARiSEN 1, ARiSEN 2. We're going to continue to raise that bar. We're going to continue to raise the bar with everything. Because, it's not just writing a good script and making it into a good movie and then the next one. No, it's about putting that bar a little bit higher. and trying to make the sequel as good as the first or better without destroying it, without destroying the source of what brought this film to be. Because a lot of films, this is what I think a lot of sequels fail in, is that they set the bar too high, and they forget about the original. They forget what made the original so good, and they try to outdo the original. So this is me personally. I do not want ARiSEN to become. I want the sequel to be better, and I'm writing the sequel to be better than the first film, but not forgetting what makes this first film, the first script. If it's first script, I read it a lot, and what makes it so good, and writing a sequel, I keep that in mind, that there's a formula with the first script. There's a formula that works, and I don't want to mess with it, because I want this to be good, and it is gonna be good. It will be good. So guys, comments below. I'm going to do another few minutes of just how awesome I think ARiSEN is, and how fortunate and thankful I am to be a part of it. So here we go. I'm going to do maybe another 3 or 4 minutes of it, but leave comments below, likes. I'll probably do a Q&A video to answer some of you guys' questions, whatever they may be about ARiSEN and stuff, to get to know me as co-writer. I'm pretty sure a lot of the cast members, I was behind the scenes a lot. Didn't have a lot of communication with them, but it's the first time. Yes, you've been hearing my name, Matthew Warbe, around on Facebook about ARiSEN. And if you guys are wondering who is this man that co-wrote such an amazing script and creating memorable characters that will be memorable. Judas will be a killer, to be up there with one of the greats someday, and we are making him to be a great killer. That's even possible, because killing is not fun. I'm not saying killing is fun. Killing is great, but as a term of a horror film killer, what makes them great is qualities that I think Judas possessed as a character. So another 2 minutes talking about ARiSEN. Watch out. Judas is coming. A new face in terror. A new face to add to that mantle of great horror slashers. You can add Judas to that list. He will be on that list. We are making him to be on the list with the greats like Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and Jason. I hope he lives up to that greatness that was left for us in terms of the horror genre. And I hope that we deliver. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave your questions below, and I will get to them, and I'll do I will do an answer video for you guys. Any questions you want to know about ARiSEN the film, I'm glad to answer to the best of my abilities without spoiling it, because a new face in terror is coming. ARiSEN is coming. It won't be stopped. It can't be stopped. The train is rolling. And no matter what, lock your doors, close your windows, because you don't know when Judas will strike. And he will strike soon. And he's going to leave a big impression. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my first on-screen talking about ARiSEN, talking about Judas. I will leave descriptions of the official websites for ARiSEN. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And remember, coming soon, when ARiSEN hits, lock your doors, lock your windows, because he is coming. And there's a new face in terror. And you will never forget ARiSEN.